All right, Shalom. First, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Lachak Wadash, double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to the elect. I actually saw this video. I think it came out, like 4 days ago? All right, from this channel here. It says Valiant Baptist Church. All right, and as you can see in the title, there's just a response to this video. It says, raw footage, Black Hebrew Israelites confronted in the streets, coward. Now, notice I took out that black from the title because we don't identify as any, we're not Black Hebrew Israelites. That's what they try to promote. Now, with this video, let me see. I actually downloaded it because I didn't want to, go through that stupid, annoying buffering thing. All right, but nonetheless, man, you'll hear this because you got this guy, which, I'm pretty sure this guy's an Edomite. All right, you can hear by his mannerisms and his hate for Jake. But hey, man, don't be surprised when these dudes, try to get confrontational with you and all of that, because they know what you mean when you say Jake. They know who Esau is. They know all these things because they watch the video. All right, they watch the videos, man. Okay, and you know what? Without further ado, let me just actually play it. Okay, so like it. Let me. I'm gonna have to turn this off real quick so I can pull up the video, man. All right, because you will have people that'll try to come up and get controversial. All right, and all that, because now they're coming out the woodworks because they've been watching. All right, so-called Christians and whatever they call themselves. Okay, but hey, man, don't give in to that. Don't let them get to you because they'll try to get under your skin. All right, and try to provoke you to do something. As you can see, this guy does. Now, I'm not sure. All right, which camp or which group. All right, of brothers were teaching in that video. All right, I don't know if they were GMS or whatever group they were in. Okay, but nonetheless, to them, we're all quote unquote one and the same, even though they know we're not. All right, but let's play this video real quick. Okay.
Hey everybody, this is Pastor Tyler Baker of Valiant Baptist Church, and we are located in the Jacksonville, Florida area. So I'm coming to you with another video on the cult of the Black Hebrew Israelites.
You hear that? So it's like right off the rip, okay, they're just straight up jumping at it. Oh, I'm coming with the cult of the. Ain't nobody's a cult out here, man. Okay.
And in just a moment, I'm going to show you some footage of where one of my church members actually approached the Black Hebrew Israelites during their evangelism out on the street corner.
And like we said, this is all just they're just trying to add insult to injury and they're just playing their role. As a matter of fact, all right. Bro said, hey, Shalom, Joaquin. Bro said, this dude in the KKK cult, LOL. Hey, I wouldn't be surprised if he is. All right, I wouldn't be surprised if he is, man. But let me get a quick precept real quick, man, because they're supposed to do that. Okay, that's a part of their lot. It did say we will be hated of all men. Okay, it's 2 Peter 3:3. All right, but every idle word shall be accounted for. Okay, so it says 2 Peter 3:3, knowing this first, that there shall come in the last days scoffers, walking after their own lust. Okay, and that's what we see happening here in this video here. All right, just listen to the words he says, man. All right, and I'll play the video so you can hear it.
Now, if you're not familiar with the Black Hebrew Israelites, they are a cult, as I said, that exists in the U.S. and it's made up of or consists of Black African American men mainly that claim to be.
You hear that? So you see how he tries to slickly push that out there. Oh, they're a cult, as I said before. What's your proof of that? Who the hell are we holding captive to do? We don't. Number one, we don't even have a building. We don't do any of that. We go out there. We preach the Bible, and that's a cult. So now teaching the Bible is a cult. And then hear what he says. He says, but they're made of a Black African Americans. And then he throws that mainly. And then he just keeps it going because he knows that if he was to just straight up, he emphasizes, all right, that you have a lot of the Southern Kingdom, all right, who are Israelites, but he doesn't want to close that door completely because then we'll easily put out videos which we have of brothers that look like Edomites, brothers that are from the Northern Kingdom, different tribes within the same camp. All right. And now it's like, wait, but you said they're African Americans. So see how he'll slickly put in that, oh, mainly, slide that in there, and then just keep on going. All right. Which all they're doing, like we said, this is all prophecy. They're set to do it. Okay. So, hey, man, take your best shot, because once the Lord starts raising us up, there's going to be no combating it. Okay. And the Lord got the number for every single one of you, man. All right.
Foolishly and ridiculously, the true descendants of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob.
So us letting our people know that they're the Israelites, that's, like he said, it's foolish. It's foolishness, well, that's such a stupid concept. Well, where'd you get that from? So who are the real descendants of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob? And why is it that if we're not the true Israelites, why is it that when we woke up, there's such a big uproar and big uprising and all these different things going on? Everybody's trying to come against it, And
there are many cults in the U.S., the Jehovah's Witnesses, the LDS or the Mormons, et cetera, but this group is very different, especially in their evangelism. They don't do door-to-door or one-on-one evangelism. What they like to do is set up on a street corner. They get signs, and what they will do is they will just stand back and just basically read the Bible, but primarily they'll just hurl, just offensive statements, just inflammatory rhetoric, just basically their job or their goal is to cause controversy and to offend as many people as they possibly can.
Now you see this? Now you got his followers will just take that and run with it. So their initial mindset is, yep, that's exactly what they do. But we go out there and number one, when we teaching, okay, we're preaching the word, man. If somebody comes up and they have a question, cool, we'll deal with them cordially. We'll deal with them accordingly. All right, but he's making it seem like we just go there with the Bible is just a guise, and then all we do is just yell at people. We're just here to preach the scriptures, man. Okay, and I bet you in his church, in his whole church service, whatever you want to call it, he'll probably bring out 1 or 2 or 3 precepts. Okay, but when you come out there, in a span of 30 minutes, an hour, 2 hours, you'll learn things that took years to understand. Because you're being spoon-fed the knowledge, But listen to what he says.
To say just racist statements and phrases and all different types of garbage. Now, as I said, their approach is very controversial. So this group draws in, that type of people that love drama. It draws in just the most disgusting, filthy type of people that live just wicked, evil lifestyles, a bunch of thugs and a bunch of drunks, drug addicts, or a bunch of losers with no job. They're also obviously super uneducated
So you hear this? So really what he's doing is he's using this because he can tell he's racist. All right. So he's using this as a means for him to really bring out and express his true hatred for Jake. Because what he's basically saying is, when our people wake up to the fact that they're actually Israelites, they're the only people that wake up to that, all right, are people who are thugs and people who are just no lives and they're just disgusting and they live evil lives. So you're basically calling the Lord's chosen people, all right, a bunch of disgusting, evil living people. Now apparently we got no job, but we're not living on the streets. Okay, brothers are good, man. But you see, these are just things that he's not speaking, all right, with knowledge. He's just speaking with, oh, well, I'm just saying this just to say this because, that's just what it is. I'm adding on to it. I'm just slandering and keep it going. But that's Esau. Okay. So, I mean, it's expected. All right. It's expected, man.
In order to fall into this type of garbage, I mean, there are a lot of stupid cults out there. But literally, this cult is the most ridiculous and stupid and dumb of all of them. You have to be an idiot to believe in it. Now,
you hear that? So you got to be an idiot to believe in it, right? But hold on. A lot of the information we bring out, you got people in these so-called churches that are now starting to bring it out. Now they want to go into the blue letter and go into the definition of words. But wait, we're a bunch of idiots? How does that work? We bring out the facts, the history, the proof, all right? And we teach you. But we're a bunch of idiots, we're a bunch of fools. We're uneducated, right? But let's get a precept on that, because that's exactly what they said to the the apostles, man. Okay. So like I said in the previous video, look, man, nothing we're going through now is new. All right. They did this back then, man. All right. Acts 4:13. Now when they saw the boldness of Peter and John and perceived that they were unlearned and ignorant men, they marveled and they took knowledge of them that they had been with Yahushua. Okay. So but this guy's basically saying, oh, we're just a bunch of idiots, out there with the Bible and all that. So a bunch of idiots can tell you, all right, break down the scriptures, break down the mystery of the Gentiles, break down the deep dark sayings that these people don't understand. Okay. But we're a bunch of idiots though, right? Hey, but what did Paul say? We're fools for Yahushua's sake. Okay. We're a bunch of idiots that can go into the history and show you who's who and what happened where and link it up with the scriptures, right? But that's just, we're just a bunch of idiots because we don't look, man. The apostles, all right, the kind of studying and the rigorous studying that they did to gain that, man, through the spirit and power of Yahweh by Shem Yahushai, and you got the nerves to call them idiots. All right, spending hours in libraries, learning, read. See, over here, they can tell us and we'll know specifically what to go look for. All right. But they had to actually go read. You read books just to get maybe 2 or 3 pages or maybe 5 or 6 pages worth of information, but you got to read the whole book for it, and then take that and then add it to this and then read this because the books will refer you to this book, refer you to that book, Technology, like the information is now easily accessible at your fingertips, But we had men that actually had to go and dig deep and search it out and then bring it out so we can have it spoon fed to us. All right. And we can go do our knowledge on it and grow and expound, But time out, we're just ignorant and unlearned, right? But yeah, when people come up, they get confounded because if they try to come against this word, all right, they go home with it knowing, damn, man, them dudes, they know the scriptures, man. All right. Because we study, man. Scriptures tell you that. Okay. What's that? 2 Timothy 2:15. All right. It says what? Study to show thyself approved unto the Most High, a workman that needeth not to be ashamed, rightly dividing the word of truth. Okay. So we study, man. All right. Because the Lord said, what? You got to eat this roll, digest it, and then go out and teach it. All right.
Everybody, this is Pastor Tyler Baker of Value.
Oh, it's like I clicked the wrong thing.
And so one of my church members happened to be walking by a street corner where the Black Hebrew Israelites were. And, they're set up. They have their signs as usual.
And we listen, man. We all know damn well he came deliberately there to find them. It wasn't happened to be walking by. No, because when you watch, which he's gonna play the clip, the energy the dude came in, he already knew why he was there. He had an agenda.
Dressed up in their garbs and their attire. They have all these ridiculous looking, hats like, the leather motorcycle hat. They'll have on like a WWE, belt. They'll have on like robes and sashes tied around. They're just throwing together these outfits like they're trying to look like the priests of the Old Testament. They look like a bunch of stinking buffoons, like the stinking, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles out there. They look like idiots. And, they act like they're a bunch of tough guys. They act like they're these tough, bold thugs, and they're standing for what they believe in. But I'm going to show you in this video that they're actually a bunch of phonies. They're actually a bunch of cowards. They like to put on a facade that they're a bunch of tough guys. But when somebody actually tries to engage them, when our church member comes up and tries to speak to them about the Bible and engage them and approaches them face to face, you'll notice that they try to shy away from the controversy. They try to ignore it.
I'm sorry. They try to shy away from the controversy. So these devils, man, they think they're so slick. Like they think they just yeah. But time out. So you want brothers to get controversial, all right, knowing damn well that's exactly what Esau's looking for. He wants brothers to get carnal. You see? So he's calling them brothers cowards because they use wisdom, all right, and they knew and the brother said it in the video. He said, yo, why are you coming up so militant? You coming up all aggressive and all that for what? All right. And they were ignoring him for the most part and just reading the scriptures. But he'll call us cowards for that because he's trying to provoke something, So if brothers got upset and got physical, oh, look at that, hey, we knew they would do it like that, man. They're violent. Look at them, see. But then brothers use wisdom and don't even deal with that. We'll deal with the guy on that level. Oh, they're a bunch of cowards. They're phonies. There's no pleasing this devil, man. Okay, they're looking for something.
They don't want to talk about the Bible. They don't want to engage him one-on-one or personally. You can tell that they become afraid. You can tell that now that they're getting a little bit of pushback, that now that they're getting a little bit of of repulsion from somebody, they begin to get a little bit afraid. So deep down, these bunch of black Hebrew Israelites, they want to pretend like they're a tough guy, but they're a bunch of cowards. I want you to watch this video and see it for yourself.
See, and all he's trying to do is just provoke. He just wants to provoke and make it seem, oh, no. So if Jake is simple, oh, no, we're not no cowards. What you talking about? You're not going to get that. Okay? Name calling, slandering, all that stuff. That's child's play, man. Okay? That's child's play. Like, oh, okay, grow up. You know what I'm saying? Ooh, we're a bunch of cowards. Yeah, we're so scared. Like, all right, we're out there because you know what's really affecting them? Us teaching the word. All right, let me get that real quick. That's what's really affecting them. That's why they want you to get, because it's easy. The second you get physical with them, call the cops right there. Boom, boom, boom. Everything we've been saying, boom, is right there. Look at it. We have proof of it. That's all they want. All right, but let's get this real quick. Hebrews chapter 4, verse 12. All right, but look, man, we already know where you're coming with this, man. All right. And he's only saying that because they can't gainsay what we're saying. All right, this is Hebrews 4 and 12. For the word of the Most High is quick and powerful and sharper than any two-edged sword, piercing even to the dividing asunder of soul and spirit, and of the joints and marrow, and is a discerner of the thoughts and intents of the heart. So it's this truth that we'll use it will really hit you in the spirit, man. And that's why the brothers, they said, he said, keep reading, man, bring out the word, because that's what's affecting them. Not getting physical with him, to hell with that. All right. But the word cuts them to the spirit, man. And that's why they can't stand it. And this guy, you can see he's clearly racist and he's expressing his hatred, all right, towards Jake, but trying to use Israelites as a cover for it. All right. Because in his mind, he's like, I can hate on these Israelites, but if I try to hate on them by calling them quote unquote blacks and all that, then that's racist. So I'm gonna just say, no, I hate them, but I don't hate blacks. I hate Israelites. Okay, that way I can express my full racist hatred towards them without having to worry about getting backlash, because I'm not saying I hate blacks. No, I'm not racist. I just hate the Israelites. You're not slick, man. They just butthurt. All right. It says, neither is there any creature that is not manifest in his sight, but all things are naked and opened unto the eyes of him with whom we have to do. All right. Yeah, that's right, brother. That's what it is. Esau hates Israel. Yeah, it's a perpetual hatred. Literally, he hates Israel. It was never about color, man. It's that hatred, man. And so now that we're coming out as straight up Israelites, and we're telling them that they're Edomites, which they know they're Edomites. Guess what? Now that full-on hatred, because remember, what did Esau say? He said, the days of my father's mourning are at hand, but afterwards, he was basically going to go slay Jacob, man. All right? And that, matter of fact, let me get that scripture, man. Okay. Perpetual hatred. All right. Ezekiel chapter 35. Yep. Ezekiel 35 and 5. Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end. Now keep in mind, they look, man, y'all done put us in slavery already. Y'all done had us in captivity already. You guys done murdered us, slain us, and all that, but yet you still hate us. You see, here it is. We haven't done anything to you, but you still hate us. You see, because it's that perpetual hatred. Now let's look up the word perpetual. Okay. It says here, long duration, antiquity, futurity, forever, ever, everlasting, evermore, perpetual, old, ancient world. See, so from the time past, from the womb, that tension was there. Okay, and that perpetual hatred is what, through generation and generation and generation. Okay, because if they really got the chance, they would physically just come up and just like during the time of slavery. All right, because they don't want to see Jake rise, man.
Right, so that meditation is what? The perfect way to meditate is just...
Now you see that? Look, these idiots don't even know how to record with a camera phone. It's not displaying as full screen because he is holding the phone vertically instead of horizontally. And you know, that's look at that. What like, you know what I'm saying? Like oh, because of the way the brother's holding the camera, they're a bunch of idiots now because they don't know how to record fully. That's like some little child stuff, man. Like, you're a child, bro. And the scriptures say, yo, Esau is the basis of men. He's a kid. He tries to nitpick at little things. You know why? Because he really has nothing to say. You know? So here it is, you teaching the word, he's gonna come at you. Well, why is your garment ripped on here? Oh, look, he's a bum. He can't even afford a clean garment. Look at him. Look at this dirty black ass. That's all they can do to try to nitpick, you know? Oh, look at that. But it's like, bro, is that supposed to affect us? Oh, because we're recording and you calling us idiots. Oh, well, our feelings are hurt. We're gonna close the Bible and leave. Like, you know what I'm saying? You gotta do better than that, bro. Like, what? Hey, matter of fact, let me get a quick precept. All right, fools for... Okay, so you can call us all the names you want. You can call us all the names in the book. Hey, Yahweh Shai went through it. Okay, they spat on him. They punched him. They mocked him. All right, they did all that while he was physically getting hurt. All right. Yeah, brother said that's like my son saying, "Haha, that's what you get." Yeah, you know, it's literally like a child. All right. It says, 1 Corinthians 4:10, we are fools for Hamashiach's sake, but ye are wise in Hamashiach. We are weak, but ye are strong. Ye are honorable, but we are despised. Okay, so we'll gladly be fools for the Lord's sake, man. Okay, call us whatever you want. It's not gonna hurt our feelings. Like, bro, this isn't kindergarten. This isn't 3rd or 4th grade.
Just count your breath. You walk in meditation to where you count your breath. Right, that's giving your mind something simple. That's giving your mind something simple to
Yeah, this is Brother Anthony, a church member at Valiant Baptist Church. But you know what's funny though, right? Here it is. If any of us was to call another brother a brother, oh, it's a cult. See, they're calling each other brother. But here it is. He says, "What? This is Brother Anthony." Oh, but that's his Baptist. That's a Baptist church. We know that's not no cult. No, not over here. Oh, no. You know.
To focus on. So what? If you focus on the scriptures, that's giving your mind something simple to focus on. That's called what? Meditation. Go ahead.
All right. It says, his delight is the law of the Lord, and in his law do he meditate day and night.
Right. So in his law, do he meditate?
Look at this, right? He said, "Doeth he meditate day and night." Ha ha! It's doth he meditate day and night. Like, you see the childish acts. Like, the brothers. Oh boy, yo, man, and that shows you Esau don't got anything, man. He's literally looking for something. He ain't got anything. He ain't got anything to go off. Yeah, it's corny. Look, you know, you're a child, man.
All right. So meditation is what? Gonna have you in the truth. You been to church? You been to church?
Yeah, I go to church, man. I'm a Baptist.
All right.
You see that? so he's the guy that so-called ran across them. The dude came there deliberately, like, on some. I'm around this area. I'm gonna come find these guys and I'm gonna confront them, looking for something.
I already know.
I'm a Bible believer.
Yeah, I already know.
Yeah.
You too.
Oh, you know me? How you know me?
I know the enemy when I see it.
Yeah, I bet you do, Jake. I bet you do, man.
You hear that? I bet you do, Jake. You see? So they watch the videos, they watch brothers, they know the terms, they understand it all. All right. And they're basically all coming against the word, man. There's like a beacon. All right. This truth is like a beacon, and they're all coming to it. Hey, what did the Lord say? All right. Let's get that. It's that 1 Corinthians 4:9. Um, Yep, 1 Corinthians 4:9. For I think that the Most High has set forth us, the apostles, last. All right, because if you notice, there's always the last event. That's like the main event, like with WrestleMania or all these different things. The last closing act is what they'll put. Even with like track, if you're running a relay race, they'll depending on the strategy, but mainly they'll have the last leg, the last run will be like the fastest, because like that's where all the focus is on, man. All right. The same way even in basketball, the last quarter, all right, that's where everybody's let's watch, It says, as it were appointed to death, for we are made a spectacle unto the world and to angels and to men. All right. So let's look up the word spectacle. All right, it says theatron. Okay. It says a theater, a place in which games and dramatic spectacles are exhibited. And public assemblies held for the Greeks used the theater as a forum, a public show. All right. A man who is exhibited to be gazed at and made sport of. See, so we are made a spectacle unto the world, man. We're made that we're put in that position for people to watch us, to scoff, to make fun of us. Okay. All right. We're that's where the spotlight is on us. Okay.
We all out here setting Esau straight.
Yeah, we're out here setting Esau straight. So he's coming there, using these different terms. He's coming out, Jake, Esau, all these things, to make mockery and make fun of it. All right. But at the end of the day, man, this is only a sign that you're going down. If what we're saying was so irrelevant, why are you even using such terms like Jake and Esau, and actually acknowledging that we acknowledge that you are the Edomites, all right, and we're Israelites. If this was something so underhanded, how does it end up at the gates of the nobles? If this was something that's so irrelevant, all right, it's child's play, it's stupid, it's folly, why is it so mainstream? Why is it being talked about? Why is it everywhere? Because you're hurt. You're hurt because you know what? You're starting to believe. You got a lot of Edomites that are starting to believe that, what they're saying is, that's actually might be true, man. Like, damn, I'm seeing it everywhere. It's starting to make sense. The prophecies and all these things. Nah, I can't accept that. Nah. You see? So I got to stop them, because the reason for you to even come out here and try to come against us means that what we're seeing is having an effect on you. Okay? It's definitely having an effect on you. Because if you didn't care, you wouldn't have anything to do with it. All right? The brother GMS Standing Firm says, Acts 5:38, and now I say unto you, refrain from these men and let them alone. For if this counsel of this work be of men, it will come to naught. But if it be of the Most High, ye cannot overthrow it, lest haply ye be found even to fight against the Most High. Yep, exactly, man. Beautiful point. And that's why we understand that, look, this is of the Most High. Okay? Because without arms, without anything carnal, look at the level the Lord has put the truth on. Okay. And these would be what, quote unquote, just words that men are speaking, right? So why do you care so much? Why is it affecting you so much? Why are you losing sleep? All right. And why are your elites? They're supposed to be the richest, right? They're supposed to run damn near the world's economy, own all the money, but they're worried about a bunch of quote unquote low life Israelites. Okay. We don't make as much money as you, brothers do their daily day-to-day lives, man. All right. But why are you so concerned with us? Why are we such a problem and a hindrance to you? Because you know that we are the true men of the Lord, man. And you fear that. Okay? You fear that, man.
Y'all telling Esau how to live now? What's up? Nah, we're going to keep on teaching. Let me ask you one question. One question. You believe the Bible?
He said, we're going to keep on teaching, and then beckoned his fellow member to start reading again. So he already starts trying to avoid a confrontation. And it's because he knew that Anthony was going to fight back. Well, obviously, no shit, Sherlock. We're not out here to start confrontations. All right, we're out here to teach the word, man. What did the scripture say? It says be blameless, right? Okay, let's get that. Blameless. So if you're calling us cowards for using wisdom and being blameless, what did the Lord say? I send you forth as sheep in the midst of wolves. Be ye therefore wise as serpents and harmless as doves. We weren't sent out there to go get confrontational and start fights with people. No. Okay. We were sent out there to push this word with our mouths, man. That is the power. Okay. That is the power. So, you're not going to get us to get carnal. All right. Name calling and insults and all that. No, we're not 2-year-olds. We're not a bunch of little kids who you call them one name and they get so upset and, oh my gosh. And okay, bro, call us all the names in the book. All right. It's, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's some child's play right there, man. Okay. Let me see. Yep. Beautiful. What is this? Philippians? Philemon? Yep, Philippians 2:15. It says, I'll start at 13. For it is the Most High that worketh in you both to will and to do of his good pleasure. So this is a pleasing thing to the Lord. Okay. Do all things without murmurings and disputings, that ye may be blameless and harmless. Okay. Key word, blameless and harmless. So if we avoid confrontation, you can call us cowards, but really we're using wisdom to be blameless and harmless. Because what is Esau looking for? What does it tell you in the book of Peter's, the 4th chapter? That we shouldn't suffer for being a murderer or an evildoer or any of that, man. We should suffer persecution for the word. All right. So you're going to come after us? You're going to come after us for the word's sake, not because of any physical thing we've done. All right. It says, the sons of the Most High without rebuke in the midst of a crooked and perverse nation, among whom ye shine as lights in the world. Now, if you know anything about lights, man, what happens, man? When the light is bright, you always have what? Flies and all these different things that attract to it, because people gravitate towards that. It draws attention. Okay. And that's why the Lord said, be blameless, because with that attention, people will try. The spotlight is going to be on you, not on them. So they can do whatever they want. The second you do something, it's on you. And that's why we're using wisdom. We're being blameless and harmless. Okay. And that's why you have people that will test and say, yo, man, these people are harmless. They ain't never touch anybody. Yeah, I don't agree with what they're saying, but now you're pushing it. You're pushing the line because you're saying that they're this and they're that, but they're not. Okay, because of the reputation. We're law-abiding citizens. You run brothers' records and all that. You're like, damn, they do what they got to do. Officer stops them, they comply. So now you got even your lower level officers like, damn, why are we even coming after them again? Like, shit. I guess it's orders, whatever. Going on.
That's what the devil was saying.
Let me ask you this, right? Because Jesus ain't his name, right? Jesus ain't his name, right? That's what y'all saying?
Yeah, that's a proper question. Okay, I respect you.
Hey, look, I'm a King James only guy, right? I know you don't respect me because you think I'm Esau. Okay.
No, I didn't say that. Did I say that?
You already said it. You know me from YouTube. You said I'm an enemy.
Okay, yeah.
Is Jacob's enemy?
See? But hold up. All right, because he's saying right here, okay, that he's saying that the brother called him Esau. All right, and all that. He said, when did I say that? The brother never called him Esau. Okay, he said the enemy. But is Jacob's enemy? Do you not understand that 2/3, all right, of the nation of Israel right now are enemies of the Lord? Okay, all right, they are our enemies because they're under the vibration of Satan. Okay, and so they're what is Satan adverse? All right, they're adverse to this truth. And what did the Lord say? He that is not with me is against me. Let me actually bring that out. All right, so it's out the Bible, man. With me. Okay, so you are here. Oh, is Jacob's enemy? Well, hold on. You telling me those that crucified the Lord, they weren't against the Lord, man? Okay. Where is it? I think it's Matthew. Yep. Oh, actually, we could do Luke 11 verse 23. It says, "He that is not with me." Matter of fact, let's put that red letter on. All right, beautiful. So it's the Messiah who said it. He that is not with me is against me. All right. And he that gathereth not with me scattereth. So if you're against the Lord, what does that make you? Does that not make you his enemy? Did the Lord not say he's going to destroy 2/3 of the nation of Israel? Why would the Lord destroy those that are not his enemies? Okay. Whoa, what did the Lord say? Did he not say, sit down on my right hand until I make thine enemies thy footstool? All right. Now, primarily, he's starting with these heathen nations, but 2/3 of our people going to get it. Okay. Because right now, they're in the mindset of heathens. All right. So you can be the enemy without having to necessarily be a heathen, because if you're in a heathenistic mindset, you're coming to the same energy and vibration. So you're against the Lord, man. All right.
I don't know what.
All right, man, what are we talking about? So you know,
Well,
you
guess
already
what?
have a preconceived idea.
But
Let me
guess what?
finish. Can I finish?
But guess what? Guess what I got for you? We're moving on.
You see, but check this out, right? That is what kills. That's what hurts Esau, man, because he's coming and he's trying to get that, and that's Satan. Satan is in them trying to disrupt the edification. But when you ignore them, and like the brother said, look, we moving on. That's like, what you mean you moving on? Like, you know. So it's hurting him because he's a child, you know. He's a child. If you ignore a child, what you think? They're gonna go crazy. Okay. It says this. Did you notice that? He's trying to avoid being engaged by Brother Anthony. Ooh, that's such a bad thing.
That's funny, man. I mean, look, hey, who you out here preaching at?
Verse 3.
You preaching
And
at
he
Jacob?
shall be like a tree planted by
Continues
the
to
rivers of
ignore him.
I'm
water.
gonna talk to you.
Where's Jacob?
Whoa. Hold on 1 second, though. All right, what did Paul say? Because if you perceive, all right, ooh, let me get another one on that. If you perceive that there's no knowledge in his lips and his mouth, and things he's saying is just folly, all right, then what you know what I'm saying? What more do you have to keep going with him? Let me put. Probably EI. Damn, I'm trying to find that knowledge. But no. Okay. Might be in Proverbs or so. Let me see. I think it was in Proverbs. I can't really find it right now. You know, the wording and all that. Things, if you perceive no knowledge from his lips or something like that, you know, just basically ignore him kind of thing. All right. But brother, how can I view this video? What I'll do is I'll put the link, all right, to that video in the description. All right, but the title is raw footage, Black Hebrew Israelites confronted in the street - cowards. All right, from this guy, Valiant Baptist Church. Okay, but like I said, I'll put the link to the video in the description so brothers can get it if you want to do response videos or whatever to it. You know, you can have it there. All right. But let's get this right now because I have this here. We'll do Titus 3:9. It says, but avoid foolish questions and genealogies and contentions and strivings. The dude is saying we're avoiding controversy and all that. Oh, let me check that. Proverbs 14:7. I think it might be that, brother. I think it just might be. All right. Okay, so the dude is saying we're avoiding controversy and all of that. Okay. Oh, beautiful. Hey, the water, brother. That's right. How was worried? The water, man. Shalom. All right. So the dude is saying, oh, they're avoiding controversy. Look at this. He's ignoring him. What was that guy? What did he say? Continues to ignore him. Well, what does the scripture say? Because the brother wasn't doing it. He wasn't going off. He was following what the scripture said. But avoid foolish questions and genealogies and contentions and strivings about the law, for they are unprofitable and vain. So, just Jacob's enemy. Can I ask my question? You know what I'm saying? Like, all right. What is this? 2 Timothy 2:23. But foolish and unlearned questions avoid, knowing that they do gender strifes. All right. So you coming out here asking this and all that. If we can perceive that you're not trying to be edified and this is not going to bring any edification, then there's no point in going, because you know what they try to do? They'll use their questions and their words to try and draw you out the spirit into their playground, all right, into the carnal world, all right, where you now you're speaking not with the scriptures but with your own opinion, going back and forth, and that's not bringing any edification. All right, you want to deal in the spirit. You want to stay within the ground of the spirit, where they can't even battle it. You see, Proverbs 14 verse 7. Go from the presence of a foolish man, when thou perceivest not in him the lips of knowledge. See? So that's why they ignored him, man. Because he was just there just to try and cause ruckus and all of that. He's not there to learn him to be edified. He could care less. He sees us as a bunch of scums and low lives and all that. So in his mind, he's like, what the hell do I have to learn from them? If I could get some drama, something that I could use, that would be great. But it's hurting him that he can't get that.
His fruit.
Where's he at?
His leaf also shall not wither.
Hey,
All these wealthy people out here, man. This who y'all reaching?
He said what? That's because they don't want any resistance. They want to preach at a bunch of college kids and yuppies whom they know won't respond. We're not here to try and cause you to respond. And look, what did the Lord say? He said, go out there and preach the word, man. Okay. What's that? 1 Corinthians, the 3rd chapter. Oh, damn, I butchered that. That's a typo. All right. The Lord said we should, it's not of us, man. We're just here to give the message. Oh, damn, I still butchered this. Hold up, Salakia. Corinthians. All right. 1 Corinthians 3, I believe is just 6. Yep. Okay. I'll start at verse 4. For while one saith, I am of Paul, and another, I am of Apollos, are ye not carnal? Who then is Paul and who is Apollos, but ministers by whom ye believed, even as the Lord gave to every man? I have planted, Apollos watered, but the Most High gave the increase. Okay? The Most High gave the increase. So neither is he that planteth anything, neither he that watereth, but the Most High that giveth the increase. See, so we're not out here. It's not about us. We're just here to give the message. The reason people feel a change or want to react is because of the word. It's because of the Spirit of the Lord, not because of us. All right. So we're not. Why you trying to attack us? And we're messengers. But what's your problem? You got a beef. Take it up with the Most High. Okay.
That's what the devil.
You know where my church goes? We're down there off of Mons Creek.
Y'all go to hell.
We're down at nah. You don't even believe in hell, fool.
Well, obviously, he wasn't saying that in a literal sense. All right. Well, from I you know what I mean, I don't know if he meant it literally, but you know, if you're looking at it from a wise perspective, you know what I'm saying, that's like a saying. You know, like people will say, "Oh, go to hell," you know. But at the end of the day, man, this guy, both this Edomite guy with his little stupid little comments, all right, and the dude there, they just butthurt.
Under your feet.
Hey, that's crazy.
The earth.
Look, Black Hebrew Israelites don't even believe in hell. But at this point, he is flustered and just trying to respond with anything.
It's gonna swallow you when you die.
Our message fits you today. I'm gonna tell you what I learned.
Listen.
I'm gonna tell you what I learned today.
Here's the deal.
What's the Bible? Psalms chapter 1 verse 3.
Swallow you. That's
He shall
funny.
be like a
You want to
tree
hear that from the
planted by
Bible?
rivers of water.
Want to hear it from Deuteronomy?
Bringing forth its fruit in
You believe
its season.
Deuteronomy?
No, look, still clearly scared of a real back and forth and proceeds to ignore him. But the dude is he's trying to basically stop the edification from coming out. But the brothers are doing their best to remain spiritual, you know. So like I said, he's just using name calling and words to try and provoke, all right, brothers to get carnal and all of that, all right. But not knowing that, look, over here we're spiritual men. The weapons of our warfare are not carnal but spiritual.
You don't believe Deuteronomy. Y'all don't believe the Bible, man. Hey, who's Dorcas? Who's Dorcas?
This is Psalms chapter.
You can tell he is very uncomfortable, which is why he keeps signaling his quote unquote hype man to read, hoping that it will drown out Brother Anthony. Oh, you're a kid, bro.
And he shall be like a tree planted by the rivers of water that bringeth forth his fruit in his season. His leaves shall not wither, and whethersoever he doeth shall prosper.
That's why y'all keep
The ungodly are not so, but are like the chaff which the wind drives away.
These cats are a bunch
Therefore
of
the
fools.
ungodly shall not stand in the judgment, nor sinners in the congregation of the righteous.
Hey, Paul said we're fools for Yahweh's sake. So you know what? That's how you know we're doing the right thing.
For the Lord knoweth the ways of the righteous, but the way of the ungodly shall perish.
Because that's what the book said. These guys believe in stinking a bunch of garbage. These cats are claiming the King James Bible. They don't even believe in
This
the
is
name of
verse 3
Jesus,
again.
bro.
And he shall
Get
be like
the
a
hell out of
tree
here.
planted by the river.
Yeah, one thing.
The King James 1611 Bible don't even have a letter J in it.
Okay, what's the name though?
You see? So the point. The brother, he's saying, oh, them brothers, they claim the King James Bible, but they don't even believe in the name Jesus. But you said you're a King James only believer, but like the brother just said, in that original Bible, the letter J wasn't even there. So I'm saying, like, what's your argument?
How do you spell it? Is it Yahashua? You dumb stinking ignorant fool. I'm just saying, you guys are.
See, he said, why are you so hostile? See, the dude he's getting all roused up, you know, trying to cause something to happen. But why is he getting like that? Because he's realizing what? Luke 21 and 15. All right. This is Luke chapter 21 and 15. For I will give you a mouth and wisdom, which all your adversaries shall not be able to gainsay nor resist. Because he can't say anything that'll throw the brothers off and all that. He's getting upset. He wants to get physical, you know, because the words are hurting him so much. He can't come back with words. So he's trying to, you know, he's getting all roused up. Okay.
Out here being retards, man. You guys are idiots.
I got a cheeseburger.
You're out here stinking. You're out here stinking. Look at this, man. Look at all this stinking racism.
That's the spirit, though.
Yeah.
Take your militant ass up the street.
Hey, man.
This is-
This is
He chops off though.
How come we can't
This
talk
is
about the
Proverbs
We
chapter
can't agree.
How come you
13,
verse
verse 2. It says, a man shall eat good by the fruit of his
I'm not
mouth,
using insults. You won't even
but
talk
the
to me.
soul of the transgressor
You're not
shall
doing
eat
it, man.
by.
You can't deal
It
with
says,
the
a man shall eat good by the fruit of his mouth. Do you hear this? Do you hear this man, you too? This man shall eat good by the fruit of his mouth. His mouth.
And then check this out. Look. Boom. See? Who the hell are these guys? You know what I'm saying? And I say that to say, like, you because you got to keep in mind, look, you look at the way these brothers are dressed, man. They got their regular garments on, you know, they're out there teaching. But at the end of the video, who does he put up? He puts up this image. And to try and merge it as, yes, they're all one and the same. It's just a bunch of black Hebrew Israelites, regardless of what they say they are and what denomination, all that, what pocket they in. They're just a bunch of, you know, and that's why they'll put this image there to like equate it all together. That's just Esau, man. Esau, we know what you're up to. We know your tactics. We know your games, man. Okay? We know what your end goal is. We already see it. All right? But through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, you're not going to succeed. All right? You're not going to succeed. You're going to fail, man. Okay? But, yeah, I'm pretty much going to end it here. Okay? Matter of fact, let me actually check out these comments real quick before I end it. So it says here, and that's how you know Jake is waking up to Esau's BS, man. It says, look, the Baptists are as much of a cult as the others you've named. Cherry Reed, all I see is a man trying to provoke a fight with men reading the Bible, calling them all out their mouths and not coming out with a lick of respect. See? So people can see through the BS, man. Esau is hurt, LOL. All right. And they don't have no Hebrew names, but they know that the word is out. That's why they're using terms like Esau and Jake and Jacob and all that. All right. What's that? All people who are descendants and slaves and have the curses of Israel upon their life are more than likely Hebrew Israelites. It's a bloodline thing, not a religion or a cult. It's no different from someone being a descendant of George Washington. Either you are from him or you are not. That's it. Okay, that's it. Look. That's a beautiful point, man. Not all Hebrew Israelites are the same. The camps is what you see out in the streets. Regular Hebrew Israelites do not agree with their behavior. You're trying to paint these people with the same brush, and that's not fair. Every Christian isn't like the KKK or Donald Trump, and every Hebrew Israelite isn't like the people yelling on the streets. There are many different camps, just like there are many different denominations of the Christian religion, and not all camps believe the same thing. Some believe in the Messiah. Yeah, so he's gonna keep on going. But real quick, I'm gonna just jump here. It says demonizing Hebrew Israelites because of the street corner camps is like demonizing Christians because of Westboro Baptist Church. You know, so he makes some pretty good points. Nonetheless, I don't know if he's an anti-camp or anti-specific camp, but the point is, people are awake and they see what's going on, man. Okay, look, I would share this video, but I'm not about to send you viewers, clown. You know, so yeah, man, you know, you got people that are basically, they're hip to Esau's BS, man. Okay, but you know, I'm gonna just end it here. Like I said, Lord's will, this is edifying unto the elect. All right, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rechak Wadash. All right, and we're at that time, man. Esau's gonna come with everything he has. All right, to try to come against us as hard as possible. But hey, through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, we're gonna be good. Okay, so with that, stay in the spirit, Akim, and Shalom.